Well, I guess we're off to a great start. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even hear the music myself now. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. Okay. So how is the media? How's the background sound? Are we good? Are we too loud? Are we too low? Or are we just right? All right, let's try that. How's that? Is that better? I hope it's better. Okay, I'm seeing much better. Okay, hopefully we're good to go now. I need to give me a couple more responses, pretty please. We hear you. Okay, cool. All right. With that very long delay, I do apologize. How is everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. And yeah. uh that kind of messed me up a little bit at the beginning of everything kind of going haywire. But hey, I've lost my power like 3 times in the past couple hours. So you got to love it. So, welcome in, Peter. Hello, lady. Well, Lady Scare. Hello, Princess Shadow. I don't know that last one. Hello, Angel. Hello, Lord Deep Dark. I don't think I've seen you here before. Well, welcome in. I appreciate all of you for being here. So we do end up. Wow, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I apologize. So we are going to end up talking about a couple of different things. Later on, I'm going to get into that. Lady Scare has gifted 5 silver level memberships. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. now all of them can see some of the hidden treasures. And there are going to be a few more coming very soon. I actually have a couple of recorded ones already, and hopefully I can get those out within the next couple of days and next couple of weeks. So if you haven't seen any of that content, I'd recommend within the next couple of weeks going and checking it out if you got time. But um, I forgot that is going to go through all of them. But so what we're going to plan on doing is we're going to start off with a story that you guys have been requesting me to do a lot lately. And we're going to start with that. We'll take a couple of little breaks, and then I'm going to explain that we have an announcement to make for the channel. If you guys haven't noticed, we are right under 2K. Literally, we are 8 subs away from 2K, which is, that's insane to me. But we are planning on doing a little something to give back to you guys. So, we'll go more into depth about that in a little bit. We got to keep you right on the edge of your seat so then you're wondering, oh, what's going on? But you guys know how it is. You guys know how I am. I love a cliffhanger. But you guys have been requesting a lot of the Dark Web Archivist series to continue that. And I thought that it would be pretty fun to actually do part of it live for you guys. I'm not going to do the entire thing live because I still want you guys to like be able to witness, and whoever is in here going and listening to it and already knowing parts of it, it's probably going to be a little bit boring for you. So we're going to make sure to only give you bits and pieces. But with that being said, let's get into some stories. Hopefully, and yeah, actually, before we do that, let me verify that all the levels are good. You guys still hear the music and everything. Let me know. Just so then I can verify, because on my end, it's not showing anything. Are we still good for background noise and everything for the next part? No, I've got to get you guys into that atmosphere. I'm gonna have to look into why I can't hear it and why it's messing up so much, but we'll get it figured out later. All right, here, just doing one more thing. I apologize. I am way out of sorts right this second. I apologize. 1 second. I've got to do one more quick little thing. All right, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. I told myself that I would be 100%, but okay, here we go. As previously mentioned, there have been many requests for a case including some more cryptids known. Quagning. Whatever that word is. We're gonna restart because I completely forgot to start the thing. As previously mentioned, there have been requests for a case including the cryptid known as Bigfoot. This is a unusual cryptid in which the incidents involving are often just sightings and something big in the woods. But there have been journals from long-term hikers and campers who have prolonged any type of encounters with these cryptids. There is also one autopsy for a Bigfoot. The mortician who conducted the autopsy was in distraught for months afterwards. He has recently returned to work. He has also requested any type of counseling until further notice. Case file: Bigfoot, civilian, number 011. A weathered-looking journal was found on a picnic table in a large national park. For obvious reasons, the exact location will not be included. Park rangers retrieved this journal, and after trying to find out the identity of the owner, the subsequent report made it to us, where we retrieved the journal and spoke with this park ranger. The park ranger agreed to not mention anything about this journal. The camper who wrote this journal had gone on a rediscovery adventure. They stated how they hadn't been connected to the outdoors for a period of 8 years and greatly missed the tranquility. Having gone on a sabbatical, they did the appropriate level of research for the area they were going to. They had also gotten all the equipment and replaced their own gear. They did some training to keep fit for these long hikes, spoke with the park rangers, and then left. The details were removed from the relevant database. The beginning of the journal is a descriptive journey, making maps at the beginning quite easy to understand. 2 weeks in is the first indication that there was something I don't know what that word is. Preternatural. we're just gonna run with it, okay? We're just gonna run with it. Something preternatural afoot. The sense of being watched and the occasional muffled snap of a branch being broken. This went on for about 6 days. The person did not indicate any trepidation regarding these events. A couple of days after the sense of being watched stopped, the camper detailed an encounter with 2 very gruff-looking men. They had almost a feral look in their eyes, and their presence was intensely unsettling. Their communication was rough, almost punctuated with growls. Their leering gaze made the camper very uncomfortable. As they took one step closer, they both stopped simultaneously. They looked around, like kids caught in the hand of a cookie jar. A gasp escaped their lips, and they bolted away. It wouldn't be until later that the camper would recognize the look and the behavior. It was that of a startled prey. The writing is in cursive and had been fluent throughout this entire journal so far. The night after the encounter, the camper noted that instead of feeling refreshed like they normally had since this excursion, they felt mentally exhausted. Carefully examining the noted cursive was not as flowing anymore. For the next week, the fluency of this cursive writing was deteriorating, and blocky lettering was being used in place of it. Repeated mentions of a recurring dream. The camper describes the inevitable urge of standing in the middle of a clearing next to a large silhouette of a humanoid. The dream would just consist of two of them standing there for hours on end. After the aforementioned week, the camper detailed this first proper encounter with a Bigfoot, or to be more precise, the Bigfoot from the dream. Exiting their tent to cook an evening meal, the camper noticed a presence immediately. The large humanoid, approximately 9 feet tall, stood half hidden behind a tree at the edge of a small clearing the camper was camping in. Instead of fear, the camper felt a sense of serenity. The camper nodded to the Bigfoot, then cooked their meal. The camper had trouble putting into words what had happened next because, while he did engage in a form of communication, due to the nature of how this conversation took place, putting into words seemed difficult as 5 pages were filled with writing which was crossed out on multiple occasions. From what we could gain from any of this, the Bigfoot would telepathically impart the concept of something into the camper's mind. For this instance, it was the concept of cooking food. Not the description of it, but the actual concept itself. It seemed a little hazy, as if unsure. The camper tried to explain vocally about the process of cooking one's food, but the Bigfoot reinforced the idea and insisted. And instead of cooking, the focus was more on the process of the cooking. It took a while, but it seemed like that Bigfoot would be looking for an invitation to join a camper with an evening meal. The camper tried to form any type of image of the two of them sitting together to eat, which the Bigfoot took as an invitation, and it was meant to be. For around 10 days, this guest would be invited to join this evening meal, and they would sit and eat. The meat would have to be cooler for the Bigfoot to actually enjoy it properly. The writing was getting thicker, as if the handwriting, the information down, was heavier than normal. Since the likelihood of the camper gaining such a significant amount of the mass to allow the event to occur, the mystery would remain unsolved until the end of the journal. After 10 days, the Bigfoot put forth the concept of community. The camper put forth the sense of city life while shaking his head. The Bigfoot frowned, then sent a concept again, but this time the focus was on the community in the forest with other Bigfoot. After a while, the camper agreed. The belongings were packed, and the pair walked off into the woods. It wouldn't be until they got to the location the Bigfoot was leading him to that the camper noticed that finally he was able to stand eye to eye with a large, quiet friend. 3 more journal entries followed, but the language was very broken English, like trying to describe through concept in a few words as possible. The entry that the morticians found interesting was not the communal aspect of the Bigfoot culture, but when the two saw those men, the concept of wrongness imagined as a black fog with a large red cross, surrounded those two. And then an image of the endless corridor of trees and hellish maze. Small food items like berries were used as the concept for small amounts of food near the bad men's feet. With an early sunrise, it was agreed that the Bigfoot, due to the telepathic nature, could cause people to become lost in the forest through telepathic manipulation, and while not violent, did leave enough food for two bad men so they would not die due to starvation. Case file: Bigfoot autopsy number 01. And we're going to stop right there for a little bit. Look at who is in my chat. Look at who is in my chat. Back to Ashes. It's been a long time since I've seen that name. How is it going, brother? Thank Gemini for Friday. No, we have not announced any of the big announcements yet, Kim. I am going to do that very soon. I wanted to get a story in before we go ahead and get to that part. Massive thank you for dealing with all of my mess ups during that. I apologize. Gosh, my throat was getting dry, man. Bigfoot versus the Skinwalker. That would be interesting. And see, pretty much for each of these stories that are this current series that I just read live, it's sectioned off. It gives you kind of like a backstory of the situation, and then it goes into like the autopsy of the actual cryptid creature. So I always think that is pretty good. That's pretty interesting. It's a little bit different than what we usually do. It's not like one of those, oh, there's a creature growing out of my ground on my farm. It's not one of those. I'm pretty sure if I actually made this one full upload, I think it would probably be about 4 hours. Like, seriously. It's a very, very long, yeah, it's very long. Sorry, I needed water. All right. So we currently have 8 people in here. I probably bored about half of them, so let's wake them up. It's a cool series. Dark Web Encrypted. What could be better? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, let's try to wake all of you guys up. Everybody get up. Come on. Stand up. I'm just kidding. Nobody needs to stand up. I'm not that much of a dick. Even though I feel like half of these people in here would probably beg to differ. All of my fave topics. Back to Ashes with the $10 donation. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. It's been way too long since we've talked. It's been way too long. Where have you been at? Where have you been at? So, I'm going to probably do this announcement a couple of times within the next few days because we are getting very close to 2K. And like I said, want to try to give back to you guys. So we're planning on for when I hit 2K. And immediately when I hit 2K, I will be posting on my Instagram story and possibly on the community tab as well. Once you guys see that, there's going to be a couple of things. So, we're going to be doing a live stream for the 2K. 2K live stream. We're going to have a couple of guests on as well. And we will also be doing a giveaway. So, the giveaway is going to be very fun because they are unreleased unreleased merch, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna pretty much set it up like a giveaway stream. We're gonna do a couple of fun things. We're gonna have some stories, a whole bunch of other stuff. But there are a couple of things that you've got to do to be able to get into the giveaway. And once we get to that point, I will explain them to you. We got to keep you guys on your toes. We've got 2 giveaways. There's going to be 2 different things. Very similar, but very different. And I think it would be very fun to do this. And much love and respect to the people that have been helping me get all this stuff set up and getting everything in the works. It's been a wild couple of few days. Lots of organization and lots of refiguring out stuff. But we are also rebranding, and we are in the middle of rebranding, and there's going to be some changes that are going to be coming to the channel. Nothing like crazy out of like, oh no, he's not going to be Jim anymore or anything like that. We're going to probably mess around with just video production, stuff like that. Thumbnails are probably going to stay pretty similar to what they are. Probably just rebrand, get some new stuff in there, like new banner, stuff like that. But a big thing that I am trying to push is trying to consistently keep the comment section and the live comments and everything, trying to keep it a little bit more PG, because we want everybody to be comfortable. Jesus, I'm not even reading a story, and I can't English. Jeez. But when the time comes, which hopefully we're looking at possibly next. No, I'm not even going to say that, because watch. Everything will go stagnant. That'll be my luck. Or I'll lose like 1,000 subs or something. You never know. But once the time does come, we're going to drop everything. We're going to let you guys know immediately. Like right when it happens, we're going to be saying some shit. We're going to be dropping some stuff, and we're going to explain it. A lot of exciting changes. Yes, very much so. Very needed too, but it's going to be all worth it. Sarah K, I don't think I've seen you in here before. Or it might have been a long time, but either way, hi and welcome in. And Kim, I meant to say hello to you earlier. I apologize. And Nat, I meant to say that to you as well. I apologize. Yeah, I kind of got sidetracked reading that first story. I apologize. All right. So, at this point, I want to ask you guys something. Would you guys like for me to flip the script and go into a different styled story, or do you guys want me to continue the current story? Right now, we're kind of at that one spot in it that we can actually swap over to something. Or do you guys want to hear about the autopsy of a Bigfoot? Because I haven't even read it. I don't even know what's about to happen. We don't even know. It could have been like a Skinwalker Bigfoot. You don't know. But would love to know which one you guys would do. What I would want to do. All right. Changes will make things much more comfy for. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole premise, and that's why we're doing this, because I want to be able to have this so then anybody will be able to join, have a good time, and actually be able to enjoy themselves and not look down in the comment section and be like, oh, what is this stuff? Oh, you know. But hey, we got stepping stones right now. Stepping stones. We're gonna get there. Yeah, I'm intrigued by the Bigfoot autopsy too. Okay, there's one. I'm curious about the autopsy. There's two. Jim's Cozy Corner. Keep going. There's three. Continue. 4, 5. Okay. Can one of the changes be a where is she once per stream? We'll see about it. We'll see about it. As long as everybody sticks in here and stays till the end. You know what? That'll be it. As long as everybody enjoys themselves in the stream, which I'm going to keep on making sure everybody's good to go. Well, maybe we'll get one or two in there. And also, I really appreciate the donation as well, Peter. Really means a lot. Thank you. We're so close. We're so close. We haven't hit it yet. We're so close. Wait, what the? Hold on. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. We just. Yo, what? We just fucking hit 2K. What the fuck? Yo, how did we just hit 2K? Yo, we just hit fucking 2K while doing a pre-2K live stream. How the fuck does that work? I apologize for my language. I am very happy. What the hell is happening right now? Rocky, I just saw that. I appreciate that very much. And I'm glad to see you here. You just witnessed me getting very shocked at that I just hit 2,000 fucking subs. What the actual fuck just happened? Angel with $10. I appreciate it. What the fuck? Well, I guess we know that the live stream's gonna be coming. That was very fast. I don't know how the hell that just happened. Like, what the hold on. What just happened? Dude, I just checked it and it was like 190. Whoa. It was at 1992, I think it was. What the fuck? Sorry, guys. I just need a second. Here, 1 second. Whew. We're taking a breather for a second. Loki, I'm not even joking. I'm texting my mom right now. Love from me and everybody. You are Jim G. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, Kim. I really do. I do need some air right now. I don't even know what happened. I literally looked away. Like, I checked this like a couple hours ago. What the what happened? Oh man. Sorry guys. I'm still recuperating. Nat, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. So we're gonna just put this out here. I never expected to get, let alone 2,000. I shit. I some of you have been here since the beginning and know that I've always been like I don't expect myself to get this or this, and holy shit, we fucking did it. I'm cussing a lot and I'm trying my best not to, but the hype is real. It is legitimately real. Oh man. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Okay, so now you guys have witnessed Jim spaz out. I'm trying to tone it back down. Let's get back into to the autopsy of Bigfoot. Which, just thinking about that title right there is very that's a that's a one of one right there. Yes, I'm glad that she said that. The 2K stream planning and the promos are going to be coming soon. I'm going to get with everybody that's involved in this and make sure that we get everything scheduled and set up and everything and get it all good to go and see when we can go ahead and get that running. Hopefully, it'll be pretty soon, but I'll go over that stuff again in a little bit. We'll get through this next part and then we'll go over that. If that sounds good to you guys, then we'll do it that way. We'll get through this autopsy, and then once we get out of it, we'll finish up that part. Then I'll go over everything, see if you guys are feeling like maybe let's do like another story, a different story, and then after that we'll probably end up calling it a night. So we still got a little bit of time in here. Just know that. Jack, you you missed me spazzing out. But glad to have you back, man. We just hit 2K, buddy. Yeah, we just hit 2K. That's insane. Back to Ashes. I'm just telling you right now. I keep on looking at it like I used to. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I'm not bringing it back. I'm not bringing it back. But also, thank you for the 10. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It means a lot, man. And I messaged you when you get the chance. Let me know. We need to line something up. But have a good night, Phoenix, and hope to hear from you very soon. Yes, sir, Jack. We did it. We did it. Nat, thank you. Appreciate it. Now, let's get back into the story. The Bigfoot in question was found dead in a national park somewhere within the U.S. since the park ranger wanted to be vocal about this discovery. He was gaslit into alcoholism, which given his family background, took little effort. The Bigfoot was 9 feet. The Bigfoot was 9.5 feet tall. His mass weighed in around about 380 pounds. There was very little fat. The mortician who conducted the autopsy noted that the hair was soft to the touch, and the skin was tough to cut. Preliminary examination showed significant injuries to the torso and the arms. Scratch marks indicated a skinwalker due to the variety of necrotizing in the wound. Okay, hold on. We're pausing it. We're pausing it. We're pausing it. Hold up. Which one of you called that? Which one of you called that? Hold on. Which one of you called that? Chad, which one of you guys called the skinwalker? Which one of you guys called that? Hold on. I've got to scroll. Hold on. Somebody said it. Somebody said it earlier. You guys messing with me? Have you guys heard this before? Come on now. You gotta tell me. Come on now. Yeah, Princess. Have you heard this before? Hold on. You must be psychic. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Good job. Okay, let's get back to it. What was startling was that there were antibodies for the infection, preventing any type of decomposition. The musculature was incredibly dense, as was the bone structure. The killing blow seemed to be when the claws of the skinwalker penetrated the heart. There were no There were no adrenal glands within the Bigfoot, nor were there any reproductive organs, but judging by the above-mentioned journal, it seems that these cryptids can infect others, but only the ones they choose. I would state that the Bigfoot are higher form of cryptid. While their communicative abilities are unique, they have shown the capability of communicating with others and their ability to show mercy, when they could have easily killed those men, indicating the higher level of communicative awareness. Not gonna lie, I just saw the fucking... Oh my god. Didn't mean to cuss. I saw the title for the next part, and it's gonna be so good. I'm actually very excited. I'm actually very excited for that. I'm still hyped. I'm still trying to mind boggled right now about the fact that we just hit 2K on stream. That's insane. That's wild. That is wild. But if you guys want the next part, I'll let you guys know what it's called. You know what? I'll tell you guys what it's called. Case file, Mothman, number 004. Yeah, the fucking Mothman. Yes, sir, Mr. Derek Bubarik, the big body burly bear. We hit 2K, baby. Thank you, Christine, and also, hey, I didn't see that you were in here, my bad. Mothman versus Bigfoot. Okay, yeah, he's calling it. Yeah, right when I saw that title, I was like, damn, I don't think I can stop here. But here's the thing about these. I told you guys I wasn't going to tell you the next part. I told you that I would tell you the first part. So now we're gonna switch it up. Right now, I'm just trying to find another story for you guys. So, do you guys want something darker, something lighter? Which one? Because right now, you guys are in charge. You guys are in charge. I think I've got something that I think I might have something that you guys might that I might really like. It's just all a matter of finding it. Actually, let's do this one. I like this author a lot. And I actually ended up talking to him a little while back. And we might have some stories written by him coming soon. That would be awesome. That would be nice. Definitely would be pretty cool. Right now, I'm just trying to get everything set up for this one as well. Trying to find the right file. I apologize. So we're gonna do that. All right, my bad. Oh, there we go. Had to reset up everything. I apologize. Trying to set up all of the recording stuff because it decided to bug out on me for a second. There we go. All right. Okay. I promise that's the last time. Sorry about that, everyone. All right. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Garfield versus lunch. Garfield versus Mondays, man. Springtrap versus the Wendigo. I don't even know where to begin with that. I feel like Springtrap would definitely, robotic. I don't know, but he's slower. Who knows? Mothman ate my. Oh. Me versus another. Should have sent her a picture of like Lil Wayne or something and been like, we made it. No. I literally just sent her a screenshot. I was like, I mean, she'll see it at some point. And there we go. All right. So we're switching it up. We're going to go with this story because I really like the author. And it's a little bit shorter. So then we can have some more McFun talky time. Some go their whole lives without knowing this room. The thought of it is just so far from anything they could ever even dare imagine that they just deny it even exists. Others feel its presence, like a crisp breeze scratching at their neck. They know of the room, but they have never been. On sleepless nights when the room is closed, they may dream horrid dreams about what lies within the walls. But they are ants imagining God. There are others still, others who know what is inside of this place. To have the knowledge is to have this knowledge is to risk oblivion. This place is not evil. This place is not good. It merely consumes those who find themselves within it, like the ocean swallows up a drop of rain. If it ever happens to you, it will happen when you're alone. When you're forgotten, uncared for, discarded, only then will you find the place, or the place will find you. It will happen in this familiar place. Your house, your job, your car, your bed. This place does not care. It turns your walls to strangers. Your windows are replaced with paintings, cheap imitations with nothing beyond them. Doors remain, but they offer no exit, no freedom, no release. When safety flees you, when familiarity crumbles, when you feel like an anomaly belonging nowhere, you are there. The room has found you and taken you. The place takes all else away. It grabs your eyes and holds them steady, forcing you to look inward. It takes your darkest insecurities, your hidden fears, your most pressing worries, and whispers them back and forth from ear to ear, eroding your spirit until all that remains is dust. The room is a mirror that demands your gaze. Most who find themselves in a place like this perish. Fathers fall, mothers shatter, children deteriorate. Most are dragged violently down by the weight of the perceived sins or the endless abyss. Rare are the few who find themselves in the dark room and return unscathed. It takes a piece of you before spitting you back out. Small parts of joy fade away. Enjoyment is dampened. Passions are excruciating. All that remains are remnants of what used to be and once was, and what once was can never be rebuilt the same way again. The place is not evil. This place is not good. Should you find yourself in that room where the world is left behind, do not be afraid. It will feed you your fears until you are rot and bone. Instead, gaze into the mirror. Look deep beyond the whispering doubts. Find something to hold on to, Find anything that will keep you from falling into oblivion until it spits you back out. And when the place takes you again, and it will take you again, find that thing that it cannot take away and hold on tight. See, that's why I like those. That's why I like those. It gives me the Poe type of vibe. I love that stuff. It's really deep, yeah. It's really deep. It's got a lot of feeling into it. It makes you think. Because it's like the whole aspect of, like, you going into that dark place. Yes, you can come back, but you're not going to be the same. So it's pretty much kind of helping you realize, like, hey, if you're in this dark place, you need to figure out your best route to get out if you care about yourself enough. Which everybody should feel like they are meant to be here. Exactly, Kim. Exactly. Keeps your attention on your words. Exactly. But yeah, that's why I like that. That's why I like that author. They're deep. They've got hardcore meaning to them, but they still have that creep aspect. I love it. I love how the chat is like gone quiet now. They're like, huh? We don't know if we want to listen to this guy anymore. Oh shit. Yeah, he's got some different types of stories that I don't think I've really ever seen anybody do any of his that I know of. Some of them are kind of far fetched out there, but a decent amount of them are actually really good. I did one of his, which was, if any of you guys remember, about the wife that has the cold and she can't get warm. Damn. So scrolling down his catalog of all of his stories. Oh, there are a lot. There are a lot darker ones. But stuff like that I don't want to put out to everybody just in case some of you guys don't really like that type of stuff. So stuff like that will be kept as probably like the I'm blanking on words because apparently English doesn't work for me these days. It might be the old age that I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't need everybody roasting me. but but pretty much the membership, I will probably be posting stuff like that, more stuff like that over there for the people that really do enjoy that stuff. But if you guys do like that and you guys want more of those, just let me know. That comment section is your best friend. I promise. Old Jim. I'd probably get roasted because, yeah, dude, a few of you guys know how like my age, so you guys would be like, "This boy ain't right. This boy ain't right." Okay, so do we want another story? Do we want another story? Do we want another story? Do we? Do we? Do we? Come on, tell me. I need to know. Pretty please. My problem is I'm probably gonna have a hard time finding shorter ones because I think I kind of don't have any shorter ones anymore. So, what was the genesis of you wanting to change the channel? I'm curious. Totally with it. So, pretty much, I want to take this to the next step. And also, witnessing a couple of things, I had some concerns as well, and I witnessed some other people's concerns, which were all kind of the same exact thing. It's pretty much if I want to do this and this is something that I want to actually venture into and stay consistent with and actually create something with it more than just it being a quote unquote hobby. I would need to become more professional, treat it more professionally, take it to the next step, make sure that there are like regulations and rules and stuff like that, which is not going to be like crazy, like, hey, you can't be blah, blah. We just want to keep it pretty much that I want the chat to be as if your own child was in the chat reading it. Because the analogy was given to me the other day, which you know who you are. If you are sitting beside your significant other and somebody is talking about inappropriate things and they look over and see that and then the other person is also very uncomfortable, they're not going to want to stay there. They're going to want to leave. And yes, I am using the analogy and you know who you are. I give you full I'm giving them full whatever it's called. It was their analogy, not mine, but it was very good. But last thing that you want to do is see all that stuff popping up and you're just like, what is this? Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants. Everybody wants to come into a story as well, especially in this type of niche. You're telling stories. People want to be submerged. They want to be able to sit there, listen to it, get the whole atmosphere going. Which is also another thing that I'm going to try to bring in is more of an atmospheric tone to it. And that's going to be so fun to do, and I can't wait to do it because I actually did do it on a couple of different videos, and I think you guys witnessed it. But more sound effects, more ear play is what I'm going to refer to it as. It's pretty much a stereo type of setup, surround sound kind of sound, where it's in one ear, out the other, different type of stuff like that. I want to be more in depth in it. I want to go more professional sounding, more stuff that I actually do have a background in, I want to actually be able to incorporate. But main thing is making an environment for everybody to enjoy, that they can come in and get away from reality. You may be going through really tough times, but this is your escape. And I want to be able to provide that for anyone and everyone that wants to come into this community. Because I'm open arms. I don't care who you are. When you come into to this, and as long as you're respectful, that's all that matters. Come in, enjoy yourself, listen to some stories, listen to me mess up on lives, or just babble on like I currently am. But that's the whole thing about all of this is making that environment friendly, but also creating that environment myself of the creepiness. Hello, Ghoul. I don't think I've ever seen you over here. I'm like, what's happening? Okay, so all we're really doing is I was kind of going over like what I'm doing and revamping and pretty much renovating everything on the channel to make it a lot more presentable and for more people and more audience to be able to come in and enjoy themselves to some of these stories and stuff like that. It's pretty much just rebranding, getting everything off its well, getting everything into the sky also. Booze, you're a G. I love you. And thank you for the $5. But everybody, just for everybody that just came in, while on stream, we hit 2K. We hit 2K. I randomly found you on the I'm Not Corpse video and listened to your story. Now I'm here. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. I'm hoping that you're enjoying this, even though you're listening to me babble. And I apologize. Yes, sir. 2K, baby. Let's go. We hit 2K. It's a wild feeling. Yeah, it is really good to see new faces in chat. I enjoy being able to speak to new people and being able to witness because we do have a lot of new people. And just being able to invite them in. That's also another aspect that I'm talking about doing is like being able to if somebody subs or follows or something, them being able to just be invited in, which I have witnessed a decent amount of you guys are actually very good about, and I do appreciate you guys for that. I wanted everybody to feel welcome, to feel at home. Oh man. I still haven't found that story, by the way, because I use my hands to talk a lot, and yeah. No boozy poo stopped by. How sweet of him. He's such a sweetheart. I'm trying to find a good one for you guys. I apologize. Any advice on promoting your videos? Like, do you post on Reddit or other outlets? So, there are a couple of different things that you can do. Wait, okay, first of all, I need to verify any advice on promoting your videos. Are you asking, as in your videos, like, are you trying to get into everything, or are you already working on it? Or are you meaning like my videos, like sharing my videos? Sorry, my brain is all scattered right now. Oh, also, everybody that is new in here, we are doing a 2K giveaway. Oh, that kind of rhymes. 2K giveaway. And we have not announced it yet. We will be announcing that hopefully within next week or so. We'll figure it out. We're waiting on a couple of things to happen, and then we will reach out and let you guys know. But that also gets me to the whole giveaway aspect. If you have Instagram, your best way to see the requirements, well, not requirement, whatever, which you guys are pretty much meeting the requirements already. I will be announcing everything on Instagram. We're going to do that. There are going to be two different giveaways. And I'm not going to tell you guys what they are yet because they are unreleased and I want to wait to tell you guys about them. But follow me on Instagram and keep an eye out on my story. You'll see it. We will be doing a lot of promo for it as well. Okay, with that being said, that's actually a good thing that you just said. Is now you just said I'm UK based, so is it worth for me for participating? I will reach out and find out about that type of stuff. We will figure that out, and I will get back to you on that. And I'll also make sure to announce that as well when everything comes out. I'll make sure to put in there, hey, this, and this. Your videos that you do, I've like tried reading creepy stories and stuff, but I feel like YouTube really doesn't push creepypastas into people's feeds. It feels very niche. Well, it also doesn't help with the fact of our niche, which Booze is also in the chat. Lady Scare is also in the chat, and I don't know if Rocky is still here or Derek, but we can all pretty much say the same exact thing with this whole new algorithm thing and with the AI problem, which we'll get more in depth into that at some point. With the whole AI problem, and it's pretty much been taking over everything, including our niche. It's very hard to be able to promote a decent amount of your videos or have any type of push because it's pretty much oversaturated now. And it's pretty much you've got to be able to stand out or you've got to somehow bring something to the table that nobody else is thinking of, which is it's also a very big aspect on the whole you have to really kind of grind on it. You got to get videos out. You got to it's not like a I can just do one video per week type of thing. I mean, you can start out like that, yeah. You got to get your foot in the door. And then once you kind of get that rhythm, that's when you start seeing the little bit of push and the little bit more appearance aspect. And then you never know. All it honestly takes, which all of them can very much so verify, is it just takes that one video. That one video. And you never know which video it's going to be. I don't think the amount of times I have heard from Booze and Booze on it's going to be the one video you will never expect. It will happen. Because just like how you found me. Yeah, his name and his face is on it, yeah. But that thing blew up. But if you look at my other videos, they used to actually gain a lot of stuff too. It's all about consistency, timing, and appearance. That's all you've got to really. If you're willing to put in the work, then the work will provide for you. Yeah, the AIs are very, very bad. It's gotten worse, and I've been seeing some stuff about it lately, and hopefully they people will actually put their feet down about it. 5K foot review. Sorry, I just saw that boost. You know what? You know what? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. You'll be able to see the tattoo on my foot. There you go. I've given up trying to find new channels for a little bit. Some channels. Yeah, creators keep fighting back. AI has got to go. It really does. It really, really does because it is affecting everyone. And it's on the aspect of even think about it now. The main fad that's going around right now is Instagram's new AI Reels. So at first you just had the voices and stuff with the slight AI video stuff that you could see. And now if you go on Instagram, go to your just your real feed. I'm telling you right now, 9 times out of 10 within the first 5 you're looking at AI or something that's AI based. It's insane. Or maybe that's just my really bad algorithm. You never know. But just everything is getting taken over for it, and it is affecting everything. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. But don't let that ever persuade you not to keep on going, though. Don't. It's worth going. I'm literally proof right now because of the fact that I'll put it this way. So my first year of doing this, I hit 1,000 subs in the first year. I'm at what is it? I'm at 2.5 years right now. My second year, I got 500. And then these couple of videos have hit lately, and now I'm at 2K. So it almost was double the amount of time because of this whole growth process and this current situation. It's all about consistency, time, and um, appearance. It really is. Shattered silent soul. Well, don't leave. See, I'm boring everybody with all this rambling. I apologize. No, but I'm glad you stopped by. I have not seen your name before, and hopefully you got to listen to at least some of the stories. Oh, Kim, I didn't see that you were leaving as well. I apologize. Bye, Kim. See, I got into that whole like other side of talking about that stuff. As a community, we can combat this. Just stick together and don't. Yeah, exactly. Exactly how Lady Scare said. She's exactly right. As long as everybody isn't. Everybody needs to realize that it isn't. It numbers are numbers, but community is like the main thing. There are some. There are quite a few of those uh, people in this niche that I'm not gonna speak on them or anything like that. But there are some people out there that they do not care about the community, but the people that do care do show, and we need a lot more of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody in this niche is, unless you are one of the top of the top, you're pretty much kind of usually having a hard time. There are some people that are working very well with this algorithm, but most of us are actually having a challenging time with it. But as long as you keep on with it, you'll get through it. Wish I could do more. Always happy to keep videos on to get numbers up. Well, honestly, just that by itself is enough. Anything is enough, especially if you're willing to sit there and listen to somebody's video. Then that's helping push into the right path. Like a lot of people will say it's just one view. It's not just one view. That one person just took their time out of their day to witness your video. So people need to be fucking grateful. They really fucking do. There are people out there that are just like, fuck these people. But no, that's not how it should be. UK narrator is even tougher. Yeah, I don't really ever see any, really. I mean, wait, I think the only person that I really know other than B Busta is Grim. Like, personally, I know Grim. And um, that's pretty much it. Usually everybody is in, like, Germany, Scotland, stuff like that. Lazy Masquerade, yeah. I knew I was forgetting somebody. I'll have you on my on the channel again here soon. Oh, Boozy Spagoozy. We can get called AI together. Dude, I've been called AI so many times lately, ever since I did the corpse video. I'm like, damn. Dude, I would be down to hop on, though. It's been so long since we've done a collab. But that's if you're down. Let me know. Mr. Creeps. See, I know Mr. Creeps because Mr. Spook is good friends with him, and I'm good friends with Mr. Spook. Haven't really ever talked to Mr. Creeps, though, but I have heard his stuff. Everybody's about to roast me because I said I don't think there were many. Everybody's going to be like, oh, really? Well, guess what? Here's this guy, too. I literally, yeah, dude. See, that's how bad it got. Is you having to do that? Boo's having to go out of his way to do that because of the AI comments, because of how bad AI has gotten. Even though everybody knows Boo's is, he's just Thor tatted up. That's all that he's Thor tatted up, and they think he's AI. His luscious locks of lovely gold. Like, come on now. Come on now. Mr. Nightmare? What do you mean? Sometimes I wonder if it's the AI that are blaming real voices of being. It probably is. It probably is. It probably is. Stop, I'm going 6 to midnight. Boozy Poo, I love you. Hair reveal, Boozer. Oh, he's already, dude. Yeah. I'm back for a minute. Hi, everyone. Hi, Jinxed. Damn. It's like a while back. Let's Read actually had to post himself. Like, hey, this isn't this channel that's acting as if it's me is definitely AI. It's not me. Because they completely copied his voice. 10 years strong. Dude, you deserve to be on a shampoo commercial. You of all people. you, you in an Old Spice commercial. Riding a horse, shirtless, holding up an Old Spice shampoo bottle with just your luscious hair flowing. That's all that I can think of. Like, I'm just like, wow, Booze could absolutely be a shampoo model. Or maybe you're L'Oreal, but you never know. Those commercials. Yeah, dude, you got this. I feel like we can do it. I feel like we can do it. We need to get a petition signed for Booze to be able to be the star of a of a shampoo commercial. You know, one day I'm gonna see that. And then it just randomly at the end, he's go after after the promo, at the very end, he's gonna be like, "Also, I'm not AI." That would be something that Booze would do. Absolutely. Dude, I am 1000% for it. We need a petition. That's amazing. It's amazing. Shampoo's it. We'll do. You can do the shampoo and shamrock. Let's do. You do both of them. Oh man. When you get me and Booze together, it's always wild. Then if you get me, Booze, and Derek and Rocky, then it's a shit show. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh boy, oh boy. Also, AI steals videos. Absolutely, absolutely. I've seen that way too many times. Yeah, dude, pure chaos. It's always pure chaos. But it's awesome, though. It's so fun. Four dynamic personalities, and everybody roasts Jim one good time. I feel like that's kind of a must. It's kind of a must. Ooh. What's going on with dead air, anyways? Yeah, that would. That's we've all got to sit down and like figure out schedules and stuff like that. We've still got to figure it all out. This kind of just working his kinks out and just trying to figure out when everybody's good and available. Everybody's kind of got a lot of stuff going on right now, personally, and on top of trying to grind to get the videos out and stuff, there just hasn't been any time for anybody lately. Especially if you're, especially if you're Booze or Derek, you guys are always grinding on something. I don't think those two are fucking workaholics. I can safely say that with a hardcore f bomb. They are fucking workaholics. Yawn, blink, blink. Hey, Jen, how's it going? It's been a while. Grinding my teeth and sleep. Yeah, dude, I was doing that for a little bit. It pissed me off. It pissed me off. I've spent way too much on my teeth, and I mean like when I was in high school and stuff. Back when I had the brace face. But now my teeth are straight, and they're nice. And they're white. Very bright. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm tired. I'm delusional. Oh. Every day I've been up at like 4:35. And I've got to get up early in the morning. I just realized I've got to go help somebody tomorrow morning. Great. I forgot that. Had to wear headgear. Oh, damn. Dude, did it really get that bad? Jesus. Give you headgear. Dude, I'm honestly surprised you're even still awake right now. Because you are usually asleep by like... Oh, wait, no, it is 9 o'clock your time. Never mind. I was about to say you're usually asleep by 9, and I forgot the time zone difference. Shit. I think all of us are in time to give me 5 to take a melatonin gummy. You're good. You'll be good for a while. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to Lucky. There was one that's like it's like an hour and a half from here, but I've got too much stuff to do. there's apparently like a convention, and here we're well, everything else is kind of pretty much on the West Coast side. But yeah, there was like a whole bunch of different ones. Everybody does. There's like right at the beginning of August. Yeah, I appreciate that, lady. Scare. Keep the eyes peeled for fantastic new merch coming soon. Some is very, very cool. We put some effort in, and a couple of them are thanks to somebody that's in here that I'm not gonna throw their name out unless they allow me to do that. But they have been helping me a lot in some of these designs. And the new ones that we're going to be giving away they're going to be the very first ones that we've been working on. And like I said, stay tuned for all of that, and make sure that you keep on checking on the Instagram. New banana hammocks, dude. I wish we could make what's it called? What are those? I can't think of the name. They're like the elastic, colorful underwear. What are they called? Like you can go to like American Eagle and go get them, and you can go get like Galaxy print stuff. Not Speedos, but we'll talk about that one later. Yes, we got some new merch that's going to be dropping. No, not that either. Not that either. Been busy like usual. Yeah, you are always, always busy because your job is. I hate doing it how much I do it every week. I can only imagine how you feel, because yours is like quadruple, quintuple the amount that I do. And that's probably all my entire week compared to your one day. Like one of your days. It's just, no, we're still good. We're still good. We're still good. We just can't remember the name of it. Okay, I guess I'm a dirt bike trying to start up right now. What was that? That's almost as bad as with the weights. What the hell? Come on now. What the hell? It's like the God. There it is again. The still with the weights. Oh my God. Okay, maybe it's time for me to go to bed. I think it's probably time for me to go to bed. I'm tired. The God, the spandex underwear. Okay. I'm done. I am done. I'm going to bed. I am going to bed. I can't stop going. The. Boxer briefs. There we go. 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 I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh my God. I don't even know what the hell just happened. I told you guys. I know English. See, I completely forgot why we were trying to figure out the name of boxer briefs now, and I'm just like, man, I'm done. Moral of the story is, Booze, I need you to make some with your new profile picture on your Insta profile picture. I need you to make some boxer briefs that are just literally just that. That picture. That's it. Yes, you killed me. Yes, you did kill me. Yeah, it's the universe is like, stop, dude. Just stop. Just stop. I want to see those. Send me a picture, please. Send me a picture, please. Okay. Let's make our own version. All right, Ben. We'll do that. Jimmy Briefs. Gemini Briefs. Classic Jim. Yeah, I need the reboot. That means I need to get my ass in bed. Yeah, yeah, I'm probably gonna get off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jimmy Bear. That better be my name in your phone. Jimmy Bear. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Once again, make sure if you're interested in entering into the giveaway. Once again, there are two giveaways, and we will be announcing stuff on Instagram. So make sure that you go over there and make sure to follow and keep an eye out on the Instagram story. But good night, everybody. Stay safe, stay scary, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you too, Booze.